Say James, Daily Freak Show. Wow! Freak Show. James, Daily Freak Show. I'm standing here with one, the only one, the wonderful, the fantastic, the gorgeous Mr. Mike Ruiz.
Hi, James. How are you?
Oh my God, you look so stunning. We're here at Meow House at your studios, right?
Yes.
Here in Los Angeles. And what are we doing today? What's going on?
Well, today we're shooting Traci Lords to help her relaunch her music career. So we're doing like a very dance diva sort of like image today.
So she looks fabulous, right?
Yeah, she looks unbelievable. First of all, I have her in a blonde's corset, which kind of...
blonde's gorgeous.
Which is, you know, the only place to start if you're going for dance diva.
They're like the Mugler of the new millennium, am I right?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God, well, let's go inside. Let's talk to Traci and, yeah, oh my God, Daily Freak Show. Oh my God, the gorgeous Nora Kuzman.
It's actually Kuzma, and it's been Traci Lords for a long time, you naughty boy.
A.K.A. Traci Lords, A.K.A. Emily Gilmore's interior decorator. Oh my God. All the things you have ever... Listen, I'm the biggest Gilmore's Girl fan in the world, and every time the episode comes up, I literally plot. One of the things that I wanted to bring up were your bangs in Crybaby.
Thank you. Love
Those...
It's baby bangs.
Honey, those were some banging bangs. Was that John? Who came up with that?
That was Van Smith, the late, great Van Smith.
Really?
He left us about 5 years ago, and he was John's designer that did the whole look. He did Divine back in the day. He was coupled with Divine, went all over the world when Divine was singing, and he was the one that developed that big, you know, sleek forehead, baldness, beautiful, and the eyebrows all the way up here and the whole thing. I'm going for a little bit of that today myself.
I see a lot of drag happening in you, and that's with the blonde. I just think you need to get up on the nipple-a-doos right there. Just zoom in on her bejeweled nipples. What is this drag queen hair? Where did it come from?
It's demented mind.
So gorgeous. Mike Ruiz, who I hadn't seen, I don't think, it's been about 10 years, and I just saw you, and you are a silver fox, honey. You're a daddy now.
Yeah.
You're a hot, like, wee-ho fantasy.
I don't know how I feel about the daddy thing, but I'll take it.
No, embrace it. Embrace it. Listen, would you show us your guns? Would you just do that for us?
These old things? I have to compete with the 22-year-olds, brother, so, you know, I'm just doing what I can to keep it together.
You know, Mike and I did a photo shoot. This was years and years ago when this place first opened up, and I had just shaved my head for the first time. All that showed up on the pictures were just 2 eyes and 2 nose holes. It was really gorgeous. And that's where Kelly Clarkson comes in. Like, you do the same thing to Kelly. Just 2 nose holes and 2 eyes.
Well, that's my thing, you know? Like, I'm aspirational that way. I just try and, you know, give people the eyes and the nose holes and, you know, take away all the other imperfections.
You know, which brings me to our photographer right here. This is Michael right here. Hi. He wants to sing a little bit of your song.
Oh, let me kiss it and make it better. After tonight, you will forget her.
We were singing that all in the car over here, and then when we got here, Mike said that he's trying to get you to restart your career again.
What this is all about. I'm going to do some fierce dance music, and so today's shoot is really about just like recreating a look and stuff. I'm working on a new track right now called Pretty, which is really fun and very cheeky, and it's very much a gay anthem.
Your other stuff, your old album, there was a lot of really dark things in it. It would go back and forth, and there was a track about you in a field, I remember, and you had a little girl had been raped and all that stuff.
I think, you know, life is your stage, and everything I write about is what I know, which is my life. And so, yeah, I wrote about being raped. I wrote my book about being a porn star and, you know, overcoming that and doing something else. And
I think you wanted to distance yourself from it. You wanted to reinvent yourself and become, you know, be known for other things.
Yeah, I wanted to be more than just the girl that was in porn. I wanted to be an A-list actress. But let's face it, Hollywood is filled with hypocrites and people that are not going to let you do certain things. But at some point, you just kind of have to say, you know, fuck it. The people that are going to like you, they're going to like you anyway. And the people that aren't going to like you are never going to like you. So who cares?
When I am 90 years old, I can win a Nobel Peace Prize, and they are still going to say elderly club kid wherever I go.
And John Waters will have, you know, shit eater on his gravestone because
at a certain point you have to sort of embrace it. When you think of like hierarchies, like social hierarchies, there's like, you know, like New York society, Hollywood A-list, things like that. A female porn star is at the very lowest end of those things. But Right, but in the gay community, a porn star is one of the highest things you can go.
Also, it's because the gay community, they've been persecuted so much because of their sexuality.
And they love and
so much because of their sexuality.
Yes.
I mean, I'm certain that that's why I'm so comfortable in the gay community, working with people like John Waters and just the different worlds, being in fashion and working in film and TV and the way it all goes. My best friends are gay people.
I think that when you are 90 years old, you will always be able to get a gig at Rage, and to pay rent. Like no, you can be you can be toddling around in
a cage in go-go boots at 90. Yeah. Thank God, what a ride.
You will always have the gay community. Everybody will always be there for you, no matter what.
Well, thank you. As long as there's a corset and high heels and a wig, I'm okay, honey.
Thank you. It seems like every 5 or 10 years, there's somebody like Jenna who comes along, or now there's Sasha Grey who is getting a lot of press and things like that. Do you ever see a time where somebody is really they're going to break through, or will people continue to be marginalized for doing porn?
I think that in certain situations, it's just not going to be allowed to happen. But I don't know that it matters. Jenna has been so successful at what she's done, and Sasha's starring in a major motion picture. Michael and I went out last night. We were at the Abbey, and somebody, people can be bitchy from time to time, and
Wait a minute, Pete, stop it.
Said, yeah, right, on a Sunday night at the Abbey, can you imagine? But he said, so Tracy, is it true that you were a porn star? And I just turned around and I said, honey, I'm a porn star every night in my bedroom, bitch, and kept walking. And that's really what it is. It's like, to whose perspective? What's good, what's bad, what's this, what's that, what's the past, what's the present, what's the future? I don't know.
Listen, one of my other favorite things that you ever did, and I remember talking to you about this before once, I trapped you at a party. It's called Dead Man's Island.
Yeah.
Okay. The best thing you ever did. It is the best cast in the history of movies. And
It was a phenomenal cast.
Yeah.
It was William Shatner.
Ding, ding, ding.
It was Morgan Fairchild.
Oh, my God. We have a...
Fantastic.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Who was the blonde?
Barbara
Eden.
I Dream of Jeannie.
And it was
Christopher Atkins from the Blue Lagoon.
Atkins, yes.
Donnie Most from Ralph Mel from Happy Days.
You're right.
Olivia Hussey, who was in the Zeffirelli version of Romeo and Juliet. She was Juliet in the 1960s.
Alone and watch TV a lot?
Honey, I have no life. I am a sad, pathetic creature, and I live through your TV movies.
I swear, please just give me more work, and he'll be a happy man.
Now, what are we going to do with Traci? What are you? If you had your druthers, what would you do with Traci's career? What would you do?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I've always told Traci that, like a slamming dance track is how she could get the most bang for her buck. So, we're going for a very, diva dance, like something that, somebody that could easily be performing at the white party and, and all the boys would go bananas. So, eventually we're going to do a video and then, bam! We're going to launch it.
Well, can we stick around and watch you for a few minutes while you work? Okay. Baby, I love you. You do, baby. You keep me up all night, every night.
Come with me to the other side. Come with me, we'll swim beneath the tide. Come with me to the other side. Come with me beneath the tide.
Well, my lord, girl, that was fascinating. That was really fun. Can we come back and do you some other time?
Oh, you can. I'm always looking for people to do me, honey. Trust me.
What else have we got coming up?
Oh, well, Drag Race.
You're on Drag Race. You're on Drag Race. Are you doing season 2?
Well, I hope so. I had such a good time doing season 1. I'm hoping Rue will have me back.
Oh, Rue. Okay, from our ups to God's ears. Also, you were on Canadians Next Top Model.
We just did the whole season, and it's pretty off the hook. Like the stuff that happened.
Very hot, very hot. See, I love you. Yay. Yay. James, figure it out. Ah!